characteristics of a classic through its recurring themes of love, death, and sacrifice. Set during the turbulent period of the French Revolution, the novel depicts accurately the desperation of the peasant class and the sacrifices that were made for a bigger cause. The story begins in 1775 with France on the brink of revolution and flashes between England and France, the two central locations of the novel. Lucie Minette is introduced, a young woman who believed her father, Dr. Minette, had been dead for years when he was actually being harbored in France. Minette had been driven crazy after being thrown in jail in the Bastille. Flash forward 5 years to 1780 and more major characters are introduced. That of Charles Darnay, who eventually ends up marrying Lucie and having a daughter with her, and Sidney Carton, a peculiar look-alike to Darnay, and a functioning drunk. Carton ends up being the novel's true hero when he gives his life in place of Darnay's out of pure love for Lucie. The 1980s made-for-TV version of the novel stays true to the storyline of the book, only offers a more romantic spin on the seriousness of the story. Scenes such as the storming of the Bastille, the dropped wine cask, and Darnay and Carton's big switch are essential to the novel and are accurately portrayed in the film. The major characters embody the characteristics of a classic and also represent accurate depictions of people from the time period. Lucie Minette demonstrates the innocence and naiveness found in people at the time of chaos. Charles Darnay, who is actually the nephew of an aristocratic family, and his look-alike, Sidney Carton, demonstrate duality, the two sides of a person. While Darnay lies about his identity, Carton's intentions are pure of heart as he commits the ultimate sacrifice and gives his life for Darnay's, who is supposed to be guillotined. The Marquis, Darnay's uncle, demonstrates the cruelness and greed of the aristocracy. Monsieur Defarge and his wife Madame allow for a link to the desperation of the peasant class. Dickens is capable of allowing readers to make connections with his characters through raw emotions. Anyone can relate to the actions of major characters such as the two faces of Darnay or the willingness of sacrifice made by Carton. This, along with the artistic quality and universal themes, are what makes it a classic. As for his personal life, many believe that the doppelgangers of Darnay and Carton are actually a psychological persona of Dickens himself. Although denied when asked, the two foiling personalities of these main characters offer two sides of Dickens himself: his success in his profession and his internal struggles.
Take off your coat. No questions.
Can't you tell me at least what?
No.
If you have escape in mind, I can tell you that it's hopeless. You will only die with me.
I do not ask you to escape. I make no such request. Here, change this waistcoat of yours for mine.
Believe me, it's not going to work.
The ribbon.
It can't be done.
Take my coat.